Hello, my friends. Can you believe it? It's already mid-January 2020. How are you doing on your goals and your New Year's resolutions? On January 2nd, the gym was jam-packed, just crowded with brand new members. Last night, not so much. Pretty much the regulars doing their consistent routines. We're pretty much creatures of habit unless we find something that really makes us want to change. Because we've all heard it before, if you always do what you've always done, you always get what you've always got. We're creatures of habit, and we're insane, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Well, I believe there's one thing that holds you back from accomplishing what you really want to be, have, and do, and really what damns you from getting the abundance you really deserve. That's our focus today on this episode of Cause TV. I am so glad you joined me today. I invite you to subscribe to this channel. So please hit the subscribe button below. Also, hit the little bell icon. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos or I go live. Also, please leave your comments below. What are your goals for 2020? The first year of your new roaring 20s. Lose 20 pounds? Learn a new language? Get a new skill? Explore a new country? Run a marathon? Start a business, play a new sport, give a speech? What will you do this year to become a better you? What will you do to expand who you are and open the door further to what you can become? Or will you simply fall back into comfortable habits and just lather, rinse, and repeat? Let's focus on what might be holding you back from being, doing, and having so much more. The number one reason for failure, underachievement, and why we fall short of making substantial changes in our lives is fear. Whether it is the fear of death, the fear of failure, the fear of success, the fear of rejection, the list goes on and on. As human beings, we were born with only two fears, the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. Everything else is learned. So what are you afraid of? What fears are holding you back from being so much more? My favorite definition of fear is fantasized experience appearing real. We all know the power of visualization, but we use the power of visualization to actually create negative stories in our minds, and that can literally paralyze us. But you can't remain in that state. You become what you watch. If you're always watching what you're afraid of, you'll always get more of that. You must change your inner vision of what you're watching. I admit, I missed the mark on some of my goals in 2019. And the only reason I did not achieve them is because I allowed some fears to weasel into my life. The door was open just a crack. If you remember a few years ago, I transformed my life in many remarkable ways. I tipped the scale at just shy of 400 pounds. In just 12 months, I lost 200 pounds. Now, I allowed myself to put some of that weight back on in 2017, 18, and 19. But I'll tell you, no one put a gun to my head and said, open up that pie hole and eat this food and stop exercising. I am responsible. I allowed the voices internally and externally take me off course. But no more of that. No more outside influence saying you can weigh a certain amount, you can do this, you can't do that. No. Back on course to my mission. Lessons learned, systems rebooted, back on course. So in 2020, I publicly announced that I will weigh 195 pounds. I'll show you a picture of the scale when I do it. That is the physical. I also have some other hairy, audacious goals in other aspects of my life. My el numero uno fear was the fear of heights. I remember one day riding my bike across the Golden Gate Bridge, and my legs were literally shaking, and I felt like I was having a heart attack. Just my breath was labored because of the height that I was at. I mean, I can't even watch a TV show or a movie and have that camera shot over like the top of a building or something. My legs just do the heebie-jeebies. So what did I do to challenge the fear? I dove head first, literally. My second biggest fear was open water. So how did I challenge that fear? I dove headfirst. Well, I fell backwards out of a boat. Thanks to some amazing friends, I have done things in the depths of the ocean most people will never do. I was afraid to ride a motorcycle. I crushed that one, and the list goes on and on and on. But I consciously made a decision that I was no longer going to be damned by my fears. So what are you afraid of? And how are those fears holding you back from what you want to be, have, and do, and holding you back from having the life that you really want? Here's the antidote. You must get comfortable living in the uncomfortable. Everything you want to be, have, or do is outside of your comfort zone. The magic happens outside of your comfort zone. If you're not doing something that scares the hell out of you or makes you anxious, then you're living in your comfort zone. Again, lather, rinse, and repeat. Here's your comfort zone, where you are safe and in control. To move forward, you must take the leap into the fear zone. Here you will lack self-confidence, you'll find excuses, and be affected by others' opinions. But once you break through the fear zone, there are amazing treasures waiting for you in the learning zone and growth zone. There is a whole new you beyond the comfort zone. One of the key attributes that I'm striving for is to be fearless in all things. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is feeling the fear and doing it anyway, in the face of being scared as hell. Act boldly, and unseen powers will come to your aid. Mark Twain said, "Do that which you fear, and the death of fear is certain." What are you waiting for? Life is not a dress rehearsal for anything else. This is it. Now is the time to make radical changes and take massive action. Here are 5 action steps to punching out of your comfort zone. 1. Clearly define what you want to be, have, and do. Write it down. Create a vision board and put it where you'll see it every day. 2. Pour high-octane jet fuel on your flames by identifying why you want it. You can accomplish any what if you have a big enough why. Your level of persistence is based on the depth of your why. 3. Identify what fears are holding you back. Be honest with yourself and take 100% responsibility to change. If it's to be, it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to you. 100% responsibility. No excuses, no victims. 4. Identify the people and resources you need to face your fears head on and break through them and make them a thing of the past. And 5. Take massive action. As the great prophet Nike once said, just do it. Everything is a prelude to action. So as your loving coach, get off your ass. Take massive action. Face your fears. Break through those fears. Make them a thing of the past. This is the time. These are your roaring 20s. I know you can do it. No more excuses for you or for me. I believe in you, my friend. You are enough. You can be, do, have, and anything that you really want to in 2020 if it means enough to you. You can't accomplish any what if you have a big enough reason why. So, overcome your fears. Get outside your comfort zone. Wake up every morning and say, what am I going to do today to get outside my comfort zone? What am I going to do today to be a better person today than I was yesterday? And what am I going to do tomorrow to be a better person than I am today? I believe we are capable of so much more. We're the ones holding ourselves back. It's a beautiful, wonderful world out there, but we have to face our fears, and then we got to go get it. No one's going to give it to us. We've got to go get it. So remember to watch that inner vision. Don't focus on watching programs about what you fear. Visualize success and what you really want, and then go get it. So upward and onward, my friend, and keep shining brightly.